Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Hope everybody had a happy Easter. Out here on the trail. Got my mutilated Buc-ee's mug, drinking the Dollar Tree coffee. Donut Cafe. I don't know if they even sell it anymore. I've had it kind of in storage in the pantry for quite a while. Not as good as I remember it. It is one of those Keurig cups. Not as big on the off-brand Keurig cups as I feel like the flavor is just, I don't know. But out here with you guys this morning, a couple things I want to talk about. Farmers markets are opening up. The weather is absolutely gorgeous. Excited day. Got a well rested. Got a good night's sleep for a change. Out here getting a little bit of walking in. I don't know, something about the nice weather just makes you want to eat healthier, which I've been trying to do. I've cut out all drinks for like lunch and dinner. All I'm doing is drinking water. I gotta say, let me know down in the comments if you feel the same, but when you drink water with your meals, I feel like you don't get as full. You don't get as stuffed. You don't get that bloated belly. I don't know. I used to be that way all the time. I used to drink water constantly. And somewhere, if I was drinking a lot of tea, Gatorade, stuff like that. And I find the more water I drink, the better I feel. Thank you all for all of your happy Easter comments. Me and Jessica have been reading through the comments the last couple days. And also, thank you for everybody tuning in to our Kings Island video. That was awesome. We had a blast. It was very packed, very crowded. It was really nice meeting a lot of you guys there. We ran into a lot of our fans out there. It was a lot of fun. Loving the greenery. I told you guys few weeks ago when we were out here, I said it's going to be green in no time, and it sure is. 74 degrees here in Cincinnati right now. Little overcast. Supposed to get some showers later. Should be good for the flowers. April showers bring May flowers. Very excited for the upcoming week. Well, a little longer than a week, but me and Jessica are going to be heading on our cruise. We're going to be cruising, guys. We are excited. So excited for the cruise. Been doing a lot of research. A lot of you guys have helped out with some different ideas on what to do, how to prepare. It's always good to be prepared. Speaking of prepared, let's talk about these farmers markets. I do plan on visiting some farmers markets here in the near future. We've got one of our famous markets, which is open year-round, but it's a lot better during the nice weather as more local farmers go down to Findlay Market. Findlay Market in Cincinnati is very popular. I haven't been there in a while. The parking has been a little wonky there. I don't like having to take a photo of my license plate and pay for a parking spot that way. I feel like that's kind of weird. But I do plan on visiting Findlay Market. They got the new garage built, which you can pay cash. It's a little windy, guys. If it's bad, I apologize. But you can pay cash, or you can use your card. More importantly, you don't have to take a picture of your license plate and somehow pay that way. And that could be perfectly fine. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's I don't know. Some things, it's hard to trust some things. I don't know if I trust that. I've done a little bit of research that a lot of cities like New York, bigger cities, they do a lot of that stuff. They say it's easier to pay. I don't know. What's wrong with having a little thing and putting your cash in or your card or whatever? I don't know. Not too hip on the license plate paying. I think that's, I don't know. It's kind of strange, but anyway, let's take a look at this rock formation here. Something they added to the trail. We're getting ready, guys. We're going to be building these homes back here, these townhomes / condos. Pretty cool. We saw the other day they dumped off a bunch of logs down here, a bunch of cedar. Hello, plane. Plane's been coming in hot this morning, guys. It's been Grand Central Station here in Cincinnati Airport. That's actually in northern Kentucky. I've probably gotten that question 100 times on the channel over the last, I don't know, so many years, but people always say, like, you fly into Cincinnati and you get confused because you're actually in northern Kentucky. It's in Hebron, Kentucky, which is about 30 minutes south of here, over the river into Kentucky. It's kind of strange. Anyway, but excited to see all the farmers come up. There's a lot of farmers here in the tri-state area of Indiana, Ohio, and Kentucky, and always like going to the farmers markets. Like, guys, it's been a while since I've been to Findlay Market. Jungle Gyms, I will be visiting here soon. Not sure when. Maybe this week, maybe not. I don't know. It's a busy week for us. But we do plan on getting up to Jungle Gyms, the international market / farmer. Jungle Gym started out as just a farmer stop, like a farmer's market. Now, it was, not sure if it still is, but it was one of the biggest farmers markets in the world. It's really cool how they operate. Like, they bring the trucks in right off the trucks, fruits, vegetables washed, brought out, fresh as you can possibly imagine, out of the trucks and into your homes, as I say. I love Jungle Gyms. Just been doing a lot of other things lately. Wanted to do the Kings Island thing. I was going to go. I knew it was going to be crowded. I knew Kings Island was going to be ridiculous. But we wanted to go anyway. Every year we do an opening day vlog at Kings Island, and it was fun to do. Couldn't really do many rides. A lot of the rides, I found out after the video, a lot of the rides were an 1.5 to 2 hour wait. The Beast was 2 hours. 2 hour wait. That's crazy. I can remember when Kings Island didn't have very many rides. I mean, they had a few. They had a couple, it was the Beast, they had the Racer, they had the Vortex, but not like what they have now. And those lines used to be 2 hours all the time because there wasn't many rides. I have waited for the Beast probably, in my younger years. I waited for the Beast probably an 1.5 hours, before. I don't think I would ever wait past that. I don't think I've ever waited more than 90 minutes for anything, except for maybe dinner. Speaking of dinner, gonna try some new things. I've been kind of looking through some of our different cookbooks that we've gotten at, like, Ollie's Bargain Outlet and stuff, kind of reading through these, kind of rereading, because I've read these all the way through like years ago, but I'm coming back to them. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that meal. Different things with squash I'm interested in. Want to do some different pepper. I love peppers, as you guys know. I love the rainbow peppers. Love the stuffed peppers. Throw some hamburger in there. Some lean hamburger. I'll tell you what, hamburger's been kind of crappy lately. Even the 80% lean that we get. Sometimes, we'll get the one from Costco, and that's good. That's like 88% lean, 90% lean. That's practically ground sirloin. But yeah, just adding new things into the health mix of life, as kind of trying to work off a little bit of poundage here. Doing what I can. I'm doing it to where I don't think about it much. Like when I come out here and chat with you guys on the trail, it's takes my mind off of the walking. Sometimes when I hit, pause on the camera or something, I'll just take off for a brisk walk. But most of the time, it's just walks. That wind is pretty heavy, guys. I'm sure that's coming through pretty good. I apologize for that. It's probably not such a, really windy. Probably not such a great idea drinking coffee while I'm trying to get a little bit of exercise. But hey, you know what? the way I look at it, if it helps me get out here, do a little bit of walking, do a little bit of exercise, then all the better. I've always said that it's better to do things that, you know, that don't change up the lifestyle much, right? Because it's better to go out for a walk and do what I want to do than to do what I want to do just sitting down, not doing anything. So, oh, so beautiful out here, guys. I was so excited to come out here today just to chat with everybody, see what was, you know, it's growing season too, guys. It's gardening season. If you can, if you have the property, time to get growing your fruits and vegetables. Hopefully you've already started. I know some people south of us can start way before we can, but not gonna do a lot of things, but I may do some tomatoes and some other things. I'll let you guys know if I do. Gonna be doing a lot of travel videos. Hope to visit like a lot of different places, you know, not too far, but we're gonna be doing some trips. We're gonna be traveling. Be nice to visit some of the places that our viewers shop at, different theme parks, stuff like that, and a little bit of everything. The Danno Travel Adventures with Dan and Jess. If I'd have thought that we would have gotten as big as we had, I would have probably incorporated Jessica in the name, like Adventures with Dan and Jess or something, but never really knew that that was going to be an option. But it's getting, the future is looking bright for the Adventures with Danno crew. Very excited for the future of the channel as well. You know, not going to talk too much about what's to come because things change. I don't want to get yours or my hopes up for things, but the ideas are flowing in the Danno mind. Got a lot of things on the horizon, I will say that. Some different things, you know, it's like we've been going along to the different stores, checking prices, trying to find the best deals. I'm trying to make these videos as lighthearted as possible. It's been a lot of doom and gloom over the last couple years, and just need to show the good things, the happy things, right? I mean, not everything is happy, and you know, usually when there's news, it's 9 times out of 10, it's not really good news. I'll tell you one thing that wanted me to kind of shy away from the candies and stuff for Easter. I heard on the radio 90 million chocolate eggs will be eaten on Easter and over 16 billion jelly beans. I was like, I'd like a salad, please. Just seen a squirrel dive bomb into these trees here. I thought maybe that was Rocky. I named that squirrel that I almost embedded into the road the other day. He lived though. He lived. In case you happen to miss that video, he survived. I didn't hear no thump. And my brakes seem fine. I gave a good look at them. Brakes look okay. Not spongy. Nice and tight like they should be. I don't know if that was Rocky or not. I saw a fox here the other day. I didn't get it on video. It was after I already finished the video. Big old fox. Tail was about as long as he was. So I did figure out something cool with the new camera. I explained some of my frustration with the DJI the other day. I want to show you this. See that? See how it followed me? And I didn't need to hit the follow connection. There's a setting on this gimbal that travels which way you turn your arm. The thing that was really upsetting me was this joystick. I was in like the follow mode, which is a little confusing, but it's like a gimbal follow mode where it will not track you, because I don't like the track thing, because then it kind of looks like you're a robot or something. But this, you can just point it in the direction, makes it really easy to use. So wanted to come out here and try this. It's the first time I've ever tried this mode on this camera, so let me know. I know that the wind and all that may be a little bit of a factor of the audio, but let me know how the picture quality is. Today is Mama Danno's birthday, so if I can get a shout out to Mom, let's give a thumbs up on the video for Mom here, Mama Danno. Actually going out to Cracker Barrel here in just a little while. I was gonna do some video clips at Cracker Barrel. I was like, no, it's Mom's birthday. Just gonna take the rest of the day, chill, hang out with her. We're gonna hang out with my aunt and Uncle Danno as well. They will be meeting us out at Cracker Barrel. I know me and Jess are pretty excited. Again, I will be having water with lemon. I've heard that lemon, I've always had lemon with water when I eat at a restaurant or something, but I hear lemon helps break down the food in your system. Really trying it. I'm making an effort. Don't know how well it'll go. I don't, it's hard to keep promises on things like that, especially around the winter time in Cincinnati, because it gets so cold and you're indoors all the time, and that candy just looks so good. Isn't it funny? Like when you sit on the couch, or I'll sit there and I'll be editing videos or something, it's like, all I can think about are them Reese eggs. But you get out here, you get a little exercise. Thinking about really wanting to get to the farmers markets too. Need to get to Jungle Gyms. I'd like to travel through a couple different states, different cities, places around here. Because I know a lot of farmers markets don't even really open until this time of year, like local farmers markets. Those are the ones that I kind of want. Findlay Market, it's huge. They have farmers from all over the tri-state here. Jungle Gyms, farmers from all over the country, even around the world. They even have like fresh vegetables and stuff that are directly shipped to Jungle Gyms International Market from all parts of the world. I saw another squirrel bolt down here. If you can't tell, I love squirrels. I'm glad that one the other day survived. Also, if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram. I actually took a photo from our balcony and put it on Instagram. There's this little squirrel sitting in the same spot eating for like 30 minutes. Maybe not 30 minutes. I don't know. At least 15. Felt like that. I couldn't believe he was just sitting there. He had like his stash. He had like a stash like buried in the ground. There were so many of them. And so many of the nuts. And he was going to town. He was like, you know what? It's a nice day. Time to eat. Well, I got about 15 minutes to get back, and then we are heading to Cracker Barrel. Let me know down below. Are you excited for the summertime? I know if you live in the Midwest here, sick of the cold weather. Sick of it. The weather has changed. It's moving in the right direction. 74 degrees right now. It was hot at Kings Island the other day. It was like 81 degrees. Jessica got sunburned. Thank you for all of your comments. Yeah, the next day she's tanning well, not as bad. Use the aloe. She's very fair skinned, even if she uses a lot of sunscreen. She'll still burn. Not as bad as like when we're in Florida or something, but she was looking like a fried lobster. I don't usually burn, and I'm not burned. I got red, but I was tan the next day, as you've probably been able to tell. Already tanned up, ready for summertime. Excited for the farmers markets. I really am. I like supporting local farmers, any farmers really, local whoever. I applaud what they do and how they provide. Got some different things going on. Hopefully this week, maybe visit a couple farmers markets. One thing I wanted to mention, there's been some comments about why I don't visit local mom and pop stores. We do. And I've said this in the past. I know we get new viewers all the time. A lot of their prices can be pretty expensive. Maybe so. I have thought about maybe, like showcasing like the quality, but just not talk about the prices. I like supporting our local community, and I will continue to do so. We do it a lot. We don't talk about it or show it because of the prices. And it's like, I don't want people to, it's like, it's going to be expensive. It is. I mean, it's expensive everywhere. Beef prices are ridiculous. But still like supporting the local guys. We got some local butchers and some local vegetable shops that we visit, that we frequent actually. And the prices are a bit extreme, but one thing I will say is that the quality is always great and the customer service is fantastic. They know you by your first name. They practically, they'll say, "Oh, Dan, you want them ribeyes?" No. Maybe some ham salad. No. I usually get some different things. But yeah, it's why we don't do videos there though, because a lot of the things, it's pretty expensive. All right, well, I have made it back to the car here. Got the AC cranking. It got really humid. It is 76 degrees now, and it is getting pretty sticky outside. That's the one thing I don't like about summer, is the humidity. But that's okay. I'll take this over anything else. I can deal with this. This is great. Let it stay. I think it's going to be near 70 for the next week. So let me know down in the comments. Do you want to see some more, like, farmers markets? We may try to visit some of these ones as they start to open. Some of them don't open till May, which I think is kind of weird. Maybe it's just the season. Maybe that's what it is. But there's a lot of local farmers that there's different, like, fruit and vegetable stands and stuff. Maybe we'll do like a travel video where we're just traveling and checking out all the different fruits and vegetables. It's nice weather. I'm feeling like I want to, the healthy, just go around. I've been eating a lot of fruits and vegetables lately. I've been eating things like, I've been eating plums, peaches, just trying to, like, for lunch, like a lunch, right? Or a salad. Just trying to cut out all fast food. Maybe not all the time. Sometimes you just got to get something quick, but try not to eat fast food, like, at all. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me. Love doing these videos with you guys. I get things off my chest and we discuss some cool stuff. With all that being said, I'm out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.